everybody, welcome to Raising Vibrations, and you're with Simon today. And we're completing the Saturn in the Houses series, and today we're going to be working with Saturn in the 12th house, or Saturn in Pisces, or Saturn conjunct Neptune in the astrology chart, okay? Now, before we go ahead and actually jump into that information, I think it's really important for us to get a really good grip of what Saturn is, especially when it comes to the archetype of Neptune. Saturn in itself represents the boundaries in consciousness. Now, you probably would have watched another one of these videos, so you've got this understanding, but it represents the boundaries in consciousness, okay? So when we're dealing with the boundaries in consciousness, we're looking at the nature of our limitations and our definitions, okay? So the social structures that you grew up in, the conditioning, how the father showed up in your life, the natural way that you guide yourself and direct yourself in life. What type of boat do you build basically to sail the seas that is life, okay? So Saturn is all about that. Now, if you have Saturn in the 12th house or in Pisces or conjunct Neptune, the ultimate evolutionary cycle is manifesting for yourself here. You are completing an entire evolutionary cycle. So the nature of Neptune and the nature of the 12th house is to culminate. It's to end off. It's to find the ultimate meaning. So the nature of your reality is to complete, culminate, and end off all evolutionary cycles. And the way that you actually go about doing this in this lifetime is to actually understand the relationship that you have to source, okay? So your life will be, and you will probably find yourself in interesting times where a lot of stuff will happen to you, where you have to like surrender to life. And you develop this deep inner faith or this deep inner relationship to how life operates, okay, on a more like complex level, a more transcendental level. And the more you get in touch with this experience, the more you start to develop the openness that the soul is trying to understand as it evolves with these symbols. So I would highly recommend that you get in touch with a belief system or a philosophy that allows you to understand cosmic forces, so that when these situations do happen to you, you get in touch with, okay, this is manifesting, I understand this reason, because otherwise you will just be finding yourself in deep projection. You'll find yourself in like massive experiences of denial, I've noticed, and also trying to look at the universe and say, it's affecting me, you know, and it can be difficult like that because a lot of the time with the symbolism, you will experience life going through situations that you have to surrender to, and it can be difficult for you to feel like you're in control, which obviously is not always the case with you having this symbolism. So again, the ultimate evolutionary cycle is to complete one. You're dissolving all definitions. You're letting go of the way that you've directed your life in the past. You're finding a route back to the center of your beingness, as it were. And as you go through life, understanding a deeper connection towards the nature of the cosmos in that way, you'll start to understand what the real message is behind the symbolism, okay? Awesome. All right, guys, have a fantastic day, and hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.